My tongue got stuck to that one. I don't think I like myself with a tan. I like my paleness. I'm learning to accept it. Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I have this look for you. It is springtime finally, and now that the weather is actually acting like it, I can kind of get in the mood to do a festival look for you guys. So now that it's festival season, I really wanted to create something simple that you guys could, recreate and take to festival. I really didn't want to use a lot of makeup, just because sometimes it gets hot. There's a lot of crowds, there's people, so I wanted it to be fun but still pretty, natural, if you will. I have some pearls, so I decided to go with a blue theme, and I have a little bit of gold over there, but yeah, I really wanted to do blue. I don't know why, but I was just feeling blue, and not the bad kind of blue like sad, but blue like happy, blue skies, ocean. Ew. Alright, on that note, why don't you go ahead and just keep on watching and we'll actually get to the tutorial here. So I'm starting off with priming my face only in the areas where I need it specifically, which is around my mouth, my chin, and my forehead, nose area, pretty much the T-zone. And then I am taking the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation in the shade Light 44, which is just a bit too dark for me. I can wear it, but you'll probably see a line on my face. But it works for this because I did want to make myself look a little bit more tan than normal. And I apologize for all the times in this video that I am going to be giving you guys the bird, because for some reason that's the finger that I use, is my middle finger. I don't know. We'll deal with it. Moving on. So I'm just doing a light layer of foundation all over my face, and I'm making sure I bring it down onto my neck because, like I said, you would see a line. I'm pretty pale. It's okay. Moving on to concealer, I am using the Naked Skin Weightless Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral, which is the lightest shade. And I'm doing a little bit more highlighting than I normally would under my eyes, down my nose, forehead, lip, and chin. And then I did bring it down onto my lower jaw because why not? I wanted to be really highlighted. For my contour, I'm using the NYX High Definition Blush in the shade Taupe, which is perfect for all of you pale girls out there. I just love the way that this one looks. It's probably the only one I will ever use, unless I find something better, but that's not likely. So I'm just putting it on and buffing it out because I don't want to be like overly contoured for this. I want it to be kind of natural. I'm having serious issues with this straw right now. I can't get anything out of the cup. It was pissing me off. I was just really thirsty, guys. And unfortunately the straw had a little stopper on it, so I couldn't even pull the damn thing out. Anywho, back to the contouring. I'm doing a little bit underneath my nose, right down the sides, and I always like to do right underneath my lip because it kind of gives the impression that my lips are just a tad bit fuller than they actually are. So I'm using the new Urban Decay 8-Hour Highlighter in the shade Aura and the super awesome, fantastically amazing Featherweight Fan Brush from Sephora collection. It's new. Go touch it. It's wonderful. I love it. But I'm just using this to highlight my face anywhere where I put the concealer and just giving my face a nice little glow. Alright, so get your calendars out and mark this day down. I am actually using bronzer. This is Milk Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced, and it's actually not that bad. I don't wear it on a regular basis, but when I do want to look a little bit sun-kissed, it's not overpoweringly orange, and I kind of like it. To keep with the whole fresh looking theme, I am taking the Sweethearts blush from Too Faced in the shade Candy Glow and popping that right onto the apples of my cheeks and just giving it a little bit of flush. I don't want to look like I'm wearing crazy blush, y'all. No surprise here, I'm taking my Urban Decay Primer Potion and priming my eyelids. This is just going to make sure that your eyeshadow stays all day long and doesn't go flying off while you're dancing and singing and all that fun stuff. So I'm taking Naked Truth from NYX and popping that all over my entire lid. And then I'm going to be using a couple shades from the Chocolate Bar palette. First I'm starting off with Marzipan, and that's going to go right onto the lid up to the crease. And then I'm going to take just the tiniest bit of Milk Chocolate and work that into the crease as kind of my transition shade, just to contour the eye a little bit. Lastly, I am taking Haute Chocolate on a tiny little fluffy brush, and this is what I'm going to use in the crease and on the lower lash line. I'm simply using this to give my eye a tiny bit more dimension. And then going back with a fluffy brush and Milk Chocolate, I'm just blending everything together. I'm just taking my Ambient lighting powder from Hourglass in the shade Ethereal Light, and I'm going to set my makeup just in the places where I feel it's necessary. For me, that happens to be the mobile areas of my face like the mouth and on the forehead and T-zone. I'm using the new Urban Decay eyeliner in Heartless and just lining my waterline. And then I'm moving on to the wing liner. I'm doing a half wing with the NYX Vivid Brights liquid eyeliner in Vivid Saphire, which is their beautiful blue shade. So I'm taking my time here. I just want a small wing, and like I said, I'm doing it halfway across my eye, so I'm kind of stopping right in the middle. I don't want to make an entire cat eye with this. So everybody's wing is going to look a little bit different. You just want to basically make it work for your eye shape. I have a little bit of a hooded eye, so I am making mine a little bit smaller and kind of out towards the side just a little bit. Moving on to my Urban Decay Electric palette, I am taking the shade Chaos, which is just a nice cobalt blue. And I'm using that underneath the lash line to give a pop of color and just dragging it down a little bit further than you normally would. So I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and I am whitening out my eyebrows with that and a disposable mascara wand. If you happen to have light eyebrows, you could skip this step, but for those of you like me who do have thicker or darker eyebrows, adding a nice white base really helps the color pop. So now for probably the absolute longest part of this whole entire look is just filling in my eyebrows. I am usually not too particular with my eyebrows. I don't know, I kind of just let them do their thing, but I really wanted them to be bold, so I'm taking that Chaos shade again and I'm giving myself blue eyebrows. And just using a Q-tip to clean up any mistakes because, well, we all know that nobody's perfect. So I have already curled my lashes and then I'm just using Tarte's Lights Camera Flashes mascara. This is really going to make everything kind of like long and natural looking, and then I'm just using it to coat my bottom lashes as well. Since there's going to be a lot going on the top of the face, I wanted to keep the lips pretty neutral. I'm just using NYX Nude Beige lip liner and going around my lips, and then I'm taking Urban Decay's Sheer Obsessed lipstick, and this is what I'm going to use to fill everything in, and it just kind of makes them, I don't know, just like this perfect, beautiful nude that I just really love. So you could totally stop here. This is absolutely a wearable look, but I'm going to continue on to make it more of a festival-inspired look. I'm taking Stila Smudge Stick in Cobalt, and I'm going to use this just by placing it on my face and twisting. This is a super easy way to create dots and how I'm going to create the line of dots going across my cheeks. I just wanted to add a little something around the lips, so I'm playing around with the eyeliner, and this is what I came up with. Just a couple little lines and a dot. I kind of like it. I'm going back to the NYX liquid liner, and I'm just creating 3 little dots above each of my eyebrow. And then I'm taking the Urban Decay Heavy Metal eyeliner in Spandex and just going right along the very top of that half wing. So I'm just taking a gold eyeshadow. It really doesn't matter what it is as long as it shows up on your skin. Not to mention, I honestly don't remember the name of this one because it's from a palette that I depotted. So just take a gold eyeshadow or gold color of some sort. And I'm just creating designs. I honestly, for this part, had no idea what I wanted to do, only that I really wanted to use gold. And then I am taking another one of the NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner. This is the yellow one called Vivid Halo. And I'm just outlining the designs. I almost was inspired by like a 3D effect, but I wanted it to really pop. So this next part was really fun for me because I absolutely love to work with pearls. But I'm taking this lash glue, which is like no joke industrial strength. It's insane, but it's called Lock On Lash. But basically I am just placing these where I want pearls, and then I'm taking these fun little stickers that I got at the craft store and sticking them right onto my face. I'm using the big one and the medium-sized one, which is giving me lots of issues, which is probably because I was, not using tweezers. And then next to the eye, I am taking the 2 smallest sizes with some tweezers this time and placing those just kind of at random. The main thing was that I really didn't want a rhyme or reason to these pearls. I just wanted it to be a nice little cluster of pretties. And last but not least, you cannot forget the flower crown, because what is a festival look without some flowers? That, and I just really love flower crowns. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. For my hair, this is natural. I let it air dry and just clipped it back and then threw in the little flower crown. But I really wanted to keep that kind of like boho look to my hair, so I just left it in all its glory. So if you guys liked this tutorial, please let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. And as always, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat at Jen Pereira, just like it's spelled here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those below as well, and I will get back to you. And on that note, why don't you hit that subscribe button so that you can continue to watch more videos and have more fun with me. And I'm gonna go find a different straw because this straw just like doesn't suck, which makes it suck. Cheers. Go. It's so hot. Whew. We just had a blizzard and I'm sitting here sweating.